Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Well, nothing changes about that. Nothing changes about that. Man, I was just getting ready to come on the air this morning. And I was just thinking, man, I was just having a reflective moment of just how really good God has been to me. Man, let me just say that again, how really good God has been to me. And here's the cold part, in spite of myself. You understand, in spite of all my shortcomings, in spite of all of my flaws, and in spite of all of what anybody has said about me, God, through his grace and mercy, just keeps me anyway. So many of us are exceptional people, but we refuse to just go ahead and be exceptional. We settle for the ordinary. We follow the pack. We try to fit in. Man, oh man, oh man. You know, I've heard my wife say this to my children all the time when she's scolding them or talking to them. She'll be talking to them about leadership. You know, why are you following everybody when God clearly made you to lead? So many of us are born, and so many of you are born to be exceptional people, but we always trying to follow the pack. Why would you try to fit in? Why would you try to be like everybody else? Be ordinary. Why would you follow the pack when God has created you to be exceptional? The key word in exceptional is accept. You ever done this right here? You know, everybody did that except me. Everybody felt that way except me. Everybody said that except me. Everybody wanted that except me. Everybody went over there except me. Everybody jumped in except me. Except me. See, why have you said that in your life if you were not to be exceptional? See, you got to say everybody except me. At one point in your time, I don't know who ain't done it. You know, everybody voted no except me. See, so you're not created to follow the pack. You ain't created to fit in. You ain't created to to be ordinary. You were created to be exceptional as your fingerprint on your finger is. You were created to be exceptional. Why not make this the year that you go head on and be exceptional? Why won't this be the year that you decide in your mind? But just has to be a decision that we make now. We not following the pack no more. We not trying to fit in no more. We ain't settling for ordinary no more. We gonna be exceptional. But you got to go ahead and follow that. You got to get on the exceptional path because that's what you were created for. Why be ordinary? But all of this it has to start with a thought. You got to first think something. Thoughts become things. A man is as he thinketh. That's all you will ever be. So what are your thoughts today? Why not have exceptional thoughts instead of ordinary thoughts? Why not have exceptional thoughts instead of fitting in thoughts? So why you want to be like everybody else? Why you want to be ordinary when you could possibly be extraordinary with a change of your mind, a change of your venue? And you don't have to be any other kind of way just because my mama was this way or my daddy was this way or this the school I went to, this what race I belong to, this my sexual preference, this my that. Well, how many excuses you need? How many excuses? What's it gonna be this year that we let another 365 days slip by without improving our condition, our place, our spot, our life, the quality of life we have? We cannot afford to keep letting all these years go by without changing. You're an exceptional person. How many times have you sat up and said, everybody did that except me? I was everybody jumped in except me. I told them, I knew it. Everybody voted for that except me. And now look at us. Man, it seemed like everybody went that way except me. Okay, do you get it? Do you understand what's being said to you? That old accept me is because couldn't it be because you're an exceptional person? And it's time for you to take control of that. It's time for you to start thinking different. It's time for you to start acting on what you think. It's time for you to start doing something about it. It's time for you to stop taking each and every day that God gives us for granted and letting them go by the wayside like you got plenty more. Well, you may have plenty more, but guess what? What you wasting the ones you got for? I got you young and you feel like you gonna live forever. Okay, cool. But let me ask you something. See, here go the part about it. Suppose you do live. See, everybody worrying about dying, but I got news for you. Suppose you keep on living. You want to keep living in the condition you in now? You want to keep living with the money you got now? You want to keep living with the relationship you got now? You want to keep living by yourself like you are now? You want to keep wanting the right relationship, the right man, the right woman, but you keep getting the wrong one? You want to keep doing that for the rest of your life? Problem ain't dying. The problem is if you keep on living. Who wants to keep on living just the way they are right now? And if you can say, I'm cool with I am just the way I am right now, then cool. This conversation ain't for you. I ain't got no problem with that. You understand? Greatness ain't for everybody. Being exceptional ain't for everybody. Becoming extraordinary ain't for everybody. Heck, becoming successful ain't for everybody. I got it. And you can come up with a way to justify your non-existence and your ordinary life all you want. And that's fine and dandy. I ain't got no problem with it because some people just gonna be regular. Some people just gonna follow the pack, follow the crowd. Some people just wants to fit in. But if you're not that person, if you want to be extraordinary, if you want to be exceptional, if you want to dare to be great at something, then you got to change your mindset. You got to get with your creator and find out what he created you for. You got to quit thinking of things just in your own thought process. Lean not to your own understanding. I don't know where that is, but it's in there somewhere. See, and once you lean, if you lean to your own understanding, you know what it's going to do? It's going to limit you, man. It's going to limit you. Why not see what God got for you? I would rather know what God got for me than to think of all the things I could, because I can't outthink him. I done tried it before. All right, it's just the beginning. We're going to have a good one, man. Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Let me have your undivided attention. This is a new day. We in a new year. We got a new chance. This a new shot. This is a new beginning. This is a day of affirmation. This is a time for gratitude, attitude, and altitude. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Steve Harvey Morning Show. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Y'all need to get your mind right, man. Wrap your mind around this thing, man. Stop looking at what's wrong and start taking some focus on what's right. Because there are some things that's right that's going on in your life. I don't care how bad it appears. You better believe there's something right going on in your life. And if you can find it in the middle of your crisis, in the middle of your darkness, to thank him anyway, boy, watch what happened to you. I'm just telling you what I know. These ain't no guessing. I ain't throwing out no new theories or nothing like this. I'm telling you what I know, man, about the power of positive thinking, the power of meditation, and the power of prayer. Ain't nothing bigger. Ain't nothing bigger. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, the legend that is Nephew Tommy, and yours truly. Good morning, everybody.
Come on,
Good morning.
Morning. Yes.
Yeah, Kier's still out, so
Yeah.
he'll be here in a day or so.
Yes, sir.
It's Friday, though.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Favorite
Never
day.
mind.
Freedom Friday, boy. You remember
Feel
Freedom
like-
Friday, boy?
Boy, classic radio, Freedom
Oh,
Friday.
my God. Freedom
Classic radio, man.
Oh, we were free that day.
Freedom Friday, for those of you that weren't aware of what it was on certain Fridays, I would call it Freedom Friday. I would play anything I wanted to play music-wise. We took out all the segments, and it was just a Steve Harvey jam session. Sometimes me and Carla would get together and throw out some jams. Me and Shirley would throw out some jams.
Oh,
Tommy
yeah.
didn't know but 2 jams, so we didn't let him play.
Humpty Dance and
Yeah,
what was
Humpty
the other
Dance
one?
and
Donnie
Probably
Hathaway.
Luke. Donnie Hathaway.
Song for
I've
you.
been so many places
Yes.
in my life and
Tommy
time.
couldn't play with us.
I've sung a lot of songs. I've made some bad rhymes. You know something, man? When Temptations redid that song, and they did it in the album
Dennis Edwards.
1971, A Song for You was the name of the album.
Yeah.
I remember it.
I used to stand in that mirror, man. My father would go to work. I would stand in that mirror and sing that song. And that line, 10,000 people watching.
Come on, boy.
We are alone, yeah. And I was actually singing affirmation into my life. I just always thought somebody would be watching me when I was a little boy. Even with the stutter, I said they was going to have to be here for a while, but with this stutter, if I don't fix this stutter, this show going to be long as hell.
And you're on your way, Steve. You're on your way. You were right. You're gonna be something one day.
I'm trying, Shirley.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Nev?
I got a little something for you. This for all them people that's got them Christmas lights still up. And it's time to take them down. This right is Christmas lights expiration. Christmas lights expiration. There is an expiration on Christmas lights, and you are past it. It is what? What's this? January 6th? You passed it. Okay? Time for them to come down. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach James.
Yeah?
Hey, James, how you doing? This is Greg. I'm one of your neighbors. I live a few streets over from you. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine. What's up?
Just want to make sure I got the right person. You're at 6 North Willow Bend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you calling me, man? What's up?
Okay. I live on Shadow Bend, man. My name is Greg, and I want to reach out to you. We seem to have a bit of a problem, man. You still have your Christmas lights up on the house, And what's going on? Some of the neighbors have had a conversation. When are you gonna take these down?
Man, we go through this every year, and it ain't no problem, man. The lights are gonna stay up.
Hold on. What do you mean they're gonna stay up?
Did I stutter? I said the lights are gonna stay up.
No. Hold on, bro. Christmas is over. The lights ain't finna stay up. Okay.
I'm
trying to call you nicely and tell you that the lights need to come down. I don't even. Why do you have your lights up after Christmas? Santa Claus, the whole Christmas thing is over.
Wait a minute, man. What's your name again? Greg who?
My name is Greg. My name is Greg, and I live on Shadow Bend. I live 4 streets over from you.
I don't give a about where you live, man. How'd you get my number?
I got your number from the HOA. The president of HOA, Alan, the one gave me your number. But that's neither here nor there. The big issue is these Christmas lights just got to come down.
You sound like a joke, man. You sound like a fool. What? You gonna take my Christmas light? I keep those lights up. You know why I keep those lights up?
I'm listening.
My mama loves those lights. She keeps the lights up a little bit longer than usual, but we don't give a about that as long as she's happy. So
okay. Let me say this. I'm hearing you with your mama. Understand that. You got love for your mom. Cool. But check this out. The whole neighborhood wants your lights down. So I'm gonna tell you this right here from neighbor to neighbor. You got till tomorrow evening to take them lights down. If not, I'm gonna take them down my damn self.
What time you coming, bro? What time you coming?
Okay, I tell you what. I get off at 5. I'll be at your house by 6 to take these damn lights down. If you're not,
I'll be looking for you too, man. We got a big family. I'm gonna call my brother, and we're gonna meet you. We're gonna meet you because you ain't taking down. You understand what I'm saying? The lights are gonna stay up, bro.
Okay, I don't care if you and your mama got to take them damn lights down.
Hold up, brother. What you say about my mama?
I said you and your mama can take them lights down, but somebody got to take them down.
You talking about my mom? We ain't taking down. Where did you say you live?
I live on Shadow Bend. I'm on Shadow Bend. I'm on Shadow Bend.
You trying to sign your death sentence? If you come over to my crib and talk about taking down our mother Christmas lights. You, man.
Hey, if I come over there and you and your mama ain't on the ladder trying to get them lights off that house, then I'm taking them down.
Hey, man, you talking about my mama taking down the light? I've got a baseball bat for your mother and everybody at the HOA. Everybody at that club you in or whatever, the HOA or whatever. I'm you up, mother. I'm you up.
Okay, well, if you me up, you're gonna have to Tommy up too. He's the one told us you had the lights on the house and hadn't taken them down. Tommy the one. Who?
Tommy and you. Can you get over here right now?
I can come. I tell you what, I come through there. Me and Tommy both will come through there if that's what you want.
Come on, mother. You silly.
Okay, so can I say something else?
So what, mother?
Can I say one more thing to you?
Man, you ain't got to say else. You say that when you get over here. You talking about my mama, man.
Okay, hey, calm down, dude. Calm down. Okay.
Calm down about what?
Okay. Can I say something else? Can I say one more thing? Just one more thing.
Mother, what?
All I'm gonna say is this: Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Did you say? Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. This is up. Man. You got
James, you all right, man?
No, man, I ain't all right, man. What? You got my blood pressure up. What?
Hey, listen.
Wow.
Listen, hey, James, you got some neighbors, Russell and Shanice. Russell and Shanice, they are the ones that got me to prank call you, man.
They ain't gonna get no Christmas present for me next year. That's for sure. That's some bullshit, man.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, you was heated, boy.
Oh, man.
You was heated, man. One thing I do know about you, James, you love your mama, don't you?
I love her to death, man. You had to take it there. That ain't right, man.
Oh, man. You got to let me know, man, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land? Let me hear it.
Oh, God. The Steve Harvey Morning Show, man.
I did that right there. Ain't no sense in me. I might as well jump on 23 and get to patting myself on the back. I sure did. I did that thing.
I took my lights
Frank
down
worship.
yesterday, Tommy.
Because
just so
of
you
me.
know. Yes.
Get them on in the storage.
All right, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, TJ Holmes' wife speaks out for the first time about TJ's affair with Amy Robach. What?
Why are you
What?
laughing, Steve? The scandal is real.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, and Todd Crisley is dispelling rumors that he's gay. Also, comedian Michael Blackson is opening up a free school in Ghana. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO. Tashonda, or maybe I should, no, I'm sorry, Taronda. Her name is Taronda. Taronda in Lafayette says, my husband's sister is having problems in her marriage, so she's staying with us. When I got home from work, she was wearing one of my robes. I will gladly get her some things if need be. So how do I nicely tell her that my stuff is off limits?
Let me catch your ass in this robe again here.
That's how nicely.
She said nicely.
Nicely.
Thank you.
Snatch it off of her. Second, just walk up there and just tear it off of her ass.
Yes.
Or if I can't wear the robe, ain't nobody can wear the robe. Take a butcher knife and cut the cord. Cut the belt, and it just swing open. Just do hood stuff.
Here's my question. Is she saying anything while she's cutting the robe off?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody. Cussing and cutting is a part of it. Yeah.
It goes
Cussing
together,
and cutting
Tommy.
go together.
Yeah.
C and C.
Don't look the same on you no more.
All right, moving on to Marissa in Stockbridge. Marissa writes, I'm 38 years old and my husband likes to watch porn while we're intimate. He says he imagines that I'm the women in the video. This doesn't sit well with my soul. Does this mean that he is not satisfied with my body and normal intimacy?
Well, he imagined that you the women in the video. You do the math. What did you text? What did you write us this for? He just told you. He imagines that you are the women in the video. So he takes his mind off you and puts it on her, and instead of doing you, he's doing her. Which part of this you don't get? This don't sit right with my soul. You ain't got to drag your soul into this.
It did take it somewhere else, didn't it?
Debbie does dishes.
Woo! That's the name of the movie.
This don't sit well with
That was
my
back in the
soul.
day, my
Your
bad.
soul.
She needs to shut that down. All right, Frankie in Texas, as we move on. Frankie says, my son's child, that would be your grandchild. My son's child and child's mother live with me. She can't stay with my son because he has a new girlfriend, but he still comes to have sex with his child's mother, and I don't need to be hearing that, and neither does the child. What should I do?
Oh, he just
What should she do?
You gotta put a stop to that in your house.
Your house.
You can actually put a stop to that and just tell him that he's being disrespectful.
Very.
And then now he has a new girlfriend somewhere else. But his former girlfriend and baby live with his mama.
Yeah.
Right. And he has his own house.
Tighten up. Yeah, he do the tighten up. Stop buying tighten
And the baby mama live with the mama too.
Yeah, he has his own house that he has his new girlfriend over, I'm sure.
Well, see, you got to take all this to your house.
Yeah.
And you coming back over here still having relations with her in front of me and this boy, that ain't gonna work. You're being disrespectful. You need to sit the girl down and ask her what's wrong with her.
That's what Frankie should do, because that's what she wants to know. What should she do?
Well, you need to have a conversation with your son about being respectful of your house and your rules. Secondly, you need a conversation with this girl and just go, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Now, you ain't good enough to go with him. You ain't good enough to be with him. You got to stop being good enough to do him. You got to be better than that.
Yeah, that part, Steve, that's good.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like some good loving and then mama's food right after that, though. That's pretty damn good, though. You coming in
That's the
and
bright side. That's the bright side for you, huh?
See, that's why you do pranks.
All right, Steve, here's the last one. This one's Nevaeh in Culver City. Nevaeh says, I've been dating a man for 14 years and we both turned 40 in December. I was hoping for an engagement ring for Christmas, but he said the ring is custom made and won't be ready until Valentine's Day. If I don't get it then, should I leave?
14 years.
Well,
they've been dating. What? What?
What do y'all want me to say?
Say it. Just say it.
You know, listen to me. I've said this 100 times on this show. Why is it that women do not understand this fact that you have every right to know and have a say-so with the direction your life is going?
So true. You say that again, please.
You have a right to know, to have a say-so and know the direction in which your life is going. That's your right as a human being.
Okay, stop right there. Why don't they? Why don't they then?
Because you think that you're supposed to sit around and wait on somebody else to make a decision about your life when you have the power to exact the decisions you want. Example.
Okay.
The reason you keep waiting on a ring and don't get it is because a ring is not a requirement of yours. It is a hope of yours. And if that ain't the hope of his, then all hope is lost.
We're hopeless.
So why don't you make it a requirement for this to continue? I am 14 years.
That's a long. That's
we
don't know how.
14
which
years.
Almost half her life.
And now it's custom made and it won't be ready to custom. Boy, what? Boy, stop. Them rings ain't custom made. They asses in K Jeweler. They in the window.
Zales, boy.
They in the window. You ain't got enough smarts to make a damn custom ring. Are you nuts? Let me tell you something, man. If you go in there and pick out that diamond and that setting, your ass can come back tomorrow. The ring ready.
Yeah. Okay. One more question, because we need to understand this, Steve.
Go ahead.
Why 14 years? I mean, why would you stay with someone for 14 years without anything?
A lot of people have done it.
Because you keep waiting on this thing to happen that you have not made a requirement.
Yeah.
And I keep telling y'all, listen to me, ladies. A wedding day is a woman's dream. The wedding day is not the man's dream. All a man dreams of is the chick of his dreams. We don't dream of our wedding day. And if we can get the chick without the wedding day, bam, he got what he wants, you don't.
All right, CLO, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Tommy, you have some big news we hear, or should I say, Tommy Miles, host of Ready to Love on OWN. You have a big premiere tonight. Tell us about it. We can't wait.
It is tonight. We are back in Miami. It is Ready to Love. I am your host throughout the season. This is actually number 8 now. This is number 8. All right. 2 in Atlanta, 2 in Houston, 2 in D.C., and now this is the second one in Miami. This is number 8. I am excited. Tonight on the OWN Network. You do not want to miss it. That's 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central on OWN. And let me say this about this season.
Okay, what's going on in MIA?
Tonight is going to be a night you do not want to miss, and I promise you, ladies, y'all going to be hitting me up over the weekend. You ain't going to even wait till Monday. You're going to hit me up over the weekend saying, OMG, this was the best episode ever. Best episode
we always do that.
ever. I promise you, hands down, this one is the best episode ever. Also during this season, your boy, I am reaching my 100th episode this season. So what? You got to give it up for your boy. Oh my God. The 100 is on the way, baby. 100. 100 season of Ready to Love is happening this season. So make sure y'all tune in tonight. Ready to Love is on fire. But I promise you, tonight is the best episode ever.
Okay. Well, look for our texts and phone calls this weekend because y'all gonna call. We watch it religiously. Yes,
y'all gonna call. Y'all gonna do it like we used to do in the old days and put an emergency call in. You gonna
call. Break up the busy signal.
Watch my mama on the phone.
Yes. All right. So amid the Good Morning America scandal involving the extramarital affair of anchors TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, TJ Holmes' wife, Marilee Fiebig, has broken her silence and revealed that she is disappointed by TJ's, quote, lack of discretion. Marilee's attorney released a statement to the Daily Mail stating that she is working with TJ's attorney to move their divorce forward privately, expeditiously, and as amicably as possible. And Marilee continues to be disappointed by TJ's lack of discretion, respect, and sensitivity toward her and their daughter. Last week, TJ filed for divorce in New York court. Both Amy and TJ claimed they did inform their spouses that things were over before they started up a romantic relationship with each other. Stop laughing. There you go.
He said so.
What don't mean that?
Wow.
What did she do, TJ?
Wow. Okay, now let me ask a question. So they're not divorced yet?
No, they're not. No, he just filed. Yeah.
He listen to me.
What?
And I don't know him like that. And, you know, when things went bad for me at the Miss Universe pageant, he was one of the ones who was gloating and laughing and just
dragging your boy, just dragging you.
It kind of hurt me.
He lit into you, Steve.
He lit into me. How could you? It's the dumbest thing on TV I've ever seen. Okay, well, it ain't this dumb. And now listen, man. Let me give you a piece of advice.
Okay.
Your soon-to-be ex-wife is going to win everything.
Oh my God.
She's a lawyer. She's an attorney herself. Yeah.
Oh, she really going to win.
This word amicable, they should take that out of all divorce
friendly,
proceedings.
Nice.
Because I don't know where that's at. First of all, man,
publicly humiliated her.
She ain't finna go away quietly, dog. That's all I can say. Just buckle up, hang on, hang in there, man. You finna receive so many motions and files and judiciary complaints and partitions and
Well, it doesn't seem like it matters much because he and Amy seem like they're in love. I mean, you know.
Well, let me explain something to you. You're gonna have to get back to work real soon because that love
love costs.
Whoa.
All right.
Neither one of them are at work.
Moving on to Todd Chrisley. Todd Chrisley has shut down claims he's gay and that he had a passionate affair with his former business associate, Mark Braddock. Braddock claimed their affair, their alleged affair, I should say, lasted for a year. And after it ended, he and Todd continued a friendship. Todd is due to report to a Florida prison soon to start serving his 12-year sentence, but he felt a need to put an end to these allegations first. Appearing on his Chrisley Confessions podcast with his son Chase, Todd stated, quote, "What insulted me the most is that out of all these 54 years, for me to finally be accused of being with a man, it would be someone who looks like Mark Braddock, okay? Todd took aim at Braddock's appearance, calling him a, quote, toad, and someone that looks like a thumb." So he's mad that the guy wasn't cute, that they accused him of being with.
Oh,
he looks like a thumb. Yeah. He looks like a thumb. But anyway, so there you have it. Todd is not gay.
Oh, well, he's married.
Yeah, absolutely. But he wanted to clear that up because it's out there. Yeah.
Does that matter?
To clear that up.
You about to go to the Bing. You about
to him, yeah. To him it does, yeah. Right, exactly, Carla. To him it absolutely
pretty much got to get this statement out front going in. You don't want to go in with that rumor swirling. I don't know, man.
When you get in there, they don't care.
Todd. Yeah, well, a lot of times it ain't voluntary, so.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a pleasant. Prison is not a pleasant experience.
But he's going to
under
federal
no strict.
Yeah.
prison. They're saying it's.
Yeah.
Jail is jail.
Will help.
All right.
But you can't go nowhere.
Lights out.
Moving on. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour. Steve, there's the cutest video trending of an 8-year-old little girl that believes that you are sitting across from her having breakfast.
I saw that.
And it's gone viral. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, you have one of the most recognizable faces in the world. We know that. And kids love you just as much as adults do. But have you seen this viral video of the cute little girl? She's at breakfast with her older sister. She's sitting in the booth just staring, eyes locked on this man, convinced that it is you, Steve Harvey. When her sister assures her that it is not you, the little girl gets on her phone and Googles pictures of you for herself. The look on her little face said that she didn't care what anybody said. That man across from her was Steve Harvey. She just knew it was you, Steve. Her name is Quilea, and she's 8 years old. She lives in South Carolina, and her older sister, Kay Jolie, posted the video on Instagram. The man that looks like you, Steve, in the video is Harold Edwards. So there you go.
Harold?
You look like Harold Edwards.
Harold, he got the right name.
You love. A name you love, yes.
I saw the video. I thought it was me.
The cutest little girl, though.
Only way I knew it wasn't me was my sister bought me one of them sweaters for Christmas one year with the diamonds on it. And it kind of, I had a bad taste in my mouth about that pattern ever since. Other than that, I thought it was me. It's skull cap on.
You thought it was you?
Hell yeah, I've been sitting in the Waffle House with a skull cap on before. When I was homeless, man, trust me, I've been sitting there before. That was a funny video, man.
It was so
but
cute.
the kids
I saw
just,
it too.
Yeah. You know what? That's a question. Does it surprise you, Steve, that so many kids know who you are and love you so much? Does that surprise you? Because she was sure it was you. She knew you. She knows you.
That's kind of been the blessing of it all, is because kids know me, adults know me, and grandparents.
Yeah.
All generations.
And
they love you, Steve.
Of my base and longevity. That's been an unplanned piece of grace from God, because there's no way I could have mapped that out. There's no way I would have known what to do to have that type of notoriety. You know, it's a lot of pain come with fame, but it is what it is. It's a lot of benefits too.
A lot of good.
Not for fame. There's no benefits to fame.
Shout that baby out, though, Steve. Give us some love, because she about to go
the baby whose name I don't know.
Quilea.
Hey, Quilea, to my homegirl, Quilea, keep on believing what you see, because I damn sure thought it was me myself.
Don't say that to the baby.
Quilea.
Quilea.
Is he saying it right?
She was as cute as pie. Quilea is her name. Quilea.
Quilea. Okay.
Quilea. All right, we're moving on. Coming up in 34 minutes after the hour, Roscoe's here. First time for the new year. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this year, 2023, Roscoe is here. He dropped by to say hi.
You're Rocco in the building, dropping by. Happy New Year.
Missed you, Roscoe.
Happy New Year, baby. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Carly.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, Roscoe.
Happy New Year, Miss Amy.
She said Happy New Year, Roscoe. She waving at you.
She's waving.
Oh, that little sick ass wave. Hey, what's up, Tommy?
What's up, Roscoe, man?
My dog, what's going on with you, baby? What's going on? Happy New Year, everybody. What's going on with you?
Well, Roscoe, I wanted to ask you, have you heard about this gospel song that Dionne Warwick and Dolly Parton are set to release? Dionne announced it earlier this week on the Tamron Hall show, and the song is called, it's a gospel song, like I said. The gospel song is called Peace Like a River. Dolly Parton wrote it. Dionne Warwick is 82, in case you didn't know that. Dolly Parton is 76. So I think that's really sweet that they're teaming up. What do you think about the song?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Peace Like a River.
Yo, Peace Like a River.
Yes, that's the name of it. The gospel song.
Who they say wrote that?
Well, it says here that Dolly Parton wrote it.
What's the about?
What does that sound
no
like? A little
one
hate.
bites the dust. How much stuff I got to write? Everybody won't take credit for it.
So what are you saying? Let me get this clear. What are you saying, Roscoe?
Girl, I wrote that song.
Peace Like a River?
I wrote that song years ago. That ain't no new song. That ain't Peace Like a River.
What
The name of the song is People Down at the River.
Oh.
Cause let me ask you something. Cause when the song that was out down by the riverside, who you think they was talking about? They were talking about people.
Oh, people. Okay.
People down by the riverside. Then she gonna get her hands on it with her old ass and come talking about this piece of the river.
Okay. Well, do you even know Dolly Parton?
I know Dolly. I know Dolly mama. I know Dolly first husband. I know all of them.
What were their names?
I know Dolly grandmama Molly.
So question.
She the one that made the flag that Betsy Ross took the credit for sewing.
Lord.
See, these are facts you don't know nothing about.
At all.
And Dionne Warwick, she just jumped on it because she saw it coming. Hello.
Oh, the whole psychic thing with Dionne.
Yeah. That's all that is right there. What card? What you got here for?
I got a couple of questions. So you wrote this song.
Wrote it.
When you write a song, how does another artist, a legend like Dolly Parton, get her hands on some music that you wrote?
Got it from a grandmama Molly.
Oh, you wrote.
Aren't you listening, Carla?
Man, what is we on?
So you wrote the song that long ago? Is that what you?
Let me ask you a question. How is you on the radio and you don't listen?
I missed it's so many lives I'm trying to keep up with.
People on the radio that don't listen. What is the radio if it ain't listening? I won't leave.
Well, I mean, you may run into a little trouble.
Down by the riverside, down by the river. Now that was about people. So I rewrote it. People down by the river.
Okay.
And then she got her hands on it and said, "Peace like a river." But I don't know if you ever been standing on the Mississippi before. Do it look peaceful to you? Get your ass swept right out of there.
If you fall in the Mississippi River.
I've been over the bridge.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Roscoe.
So, it's new. It's going to be good. A lot of old people going to buy it. I wish them well and everything. Everything I do, I hope people prosper. I don't wish no bad on nobody, Dolly still fine, Dionne fine,
Yeah. But on this one, Roscoe, you may be back in court with your multi-million-dollar lawsuit, or was it $1 billion?
Ain't no problem. I got time. I ain't working nowhere.
Clearly.
You're not doing your lounge thing anymore? Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, but that's come and go. I go when I want to go. Like sometimes I do Tuesday night, sometimes I do weekend. Then I switch lounges. I do a lounge whatever city I'm in,
Okay.
Like I'm going to be in
All
Macon
right,
next
Roscoe.
weekend. I'm going to just pop in and I do guest appearance.
We got to go, guys. Thank you, Roscoe. Coming up next, it is the nephew and the prank phone call for today. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, my cousin owns the car wash. My cousin owns the car wash. We'll get into that in just a few, because right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. Nephew, what you got for us?
Well, Shirley, this one right here is called delivering your truck.
Uh-huh.
Delivering your truck, all right? Delivering your truck. Cat dog, if you would, all minds clear? Let's go.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, is this, let's see what I got here on my paperwork. Is this the Wilkins resident?
This is Mrs. Wilkins.
I'm trying to come by and drop the vehicle off for you guys.
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong number.
What I got is I've already loaded up the vehicle. Evidently, it just got in here to the dealership this morning. I just put it on the truck. I should be at you guys' place probably somewhere around 1:30. Is somebody going to be there?
Sir, I think you have the wrong address. We don't have a vehicle, or we didn't order a vehicle, so I think you might have gotten the paperwork mixed up or something.
No, I don't have any paperwork mixed up here. This is Wilkins, right?
Well, this is Mrs. Wilkins. I mean, that's my husband.
Right. Let me look at my notes on here. I got, let's see, I got a GL 550 SUV Mercedes-Benz,
Okay.
black on black.
Well,
Got that on the truck.
We didn't order a car. We didn't order a car, so I don't think. Wait, what address are you delivering it to?
Let's see here. I got some notes here. It says this is a special delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Please put bow on top of it.
Uh-huh.
It's a Christmas present, and we're going to West Timberlake.
West Timberlake. No, that's not our address. And you sure it's for a delivery for Wilkins?
Well, let's see here. Purchased by Miss Wilkins. Oh, here we go. Going to Sandra.
Going to who?
Sandra. Now, is there a Sandra that lives there?
Sandra is his ex-wife. I am his current wife. So you're telling me that he orders a car for her for Christmas?
This car here is, from what I understand, man, looking at the, I'm supposed to deliver the actual title and everything. This thing's been paid in full.
He bought her a car?
Are you saying there's no Sandra there, man? What are you telling me?
I am telling you that it sounds to me as if he bought a car for his ex-wife. That sounds like what you're saying. This is Sandra. What's that address again? Give me that address one more time.
Okay, wait a minute. I tell you what, let me try to call this other number, which is Mr. cell phone number. I'll do that.
No, don't call any other number. What I need you to do is bring the car to my house. I'm going to fix this. He bought her a car. You bring the car to my house, and I'm going to handle it from here.
Well, ma'am, I'm supposed to take this off of Timberlake. I'm supposed to take it out there.
Taking that off of Timberlake, you're going to bring that to my house, and we're going to deal with it right here. I'm going to get Charles on the phone. We're going to get Sandra over here, and we're going to handle this right now. So you bring the car on over here. What's your name?
I'm Perkins, ma'am. I'm just a guy that drives the truck. I deliver these vehicles all day long. That's what I do.
Then you're going to go ahead and deliver it right over here. Bring it over to my house now. I'm going to call her, get her over here. I'm going to get him, and we're going to see why the hell he done bought her a car.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't mean any harm. Is there any possibility that maybe she deserves it? He wanted to give it to her?
She don't deserve no car. She's the ex-wife. Did you miss the point that I said I'm his current wife? If he's going to be buying any type of car, the car should have been for me. It shouldn't be for her. I'm the one cooking, cleaning, ironing, all this kind of stuff, and he going to buy her a car?
Okay, wait a minute. I mean,
what time will you be here with the car?
Well, ma'am, the address I got, I'm supposed to deliver it off of West Timberlake. I'm not supposed to come nowhere else.
To West Timberlake, you're going to bring it to my house. That's what you're going to do. You're going to bring that car. It's bought it. You're going to bring it to my house, and that's where it's going to be delivered to. I'm going to fix that. You know what?
Ma'am, I want to pretty much stay out of this thing. All I want to do is deliver this thing off Timberlake. I think I've created a problem that probably wasn't even going to be a problem.
No, you already up here. I need to know a couple of things. Wait, when did he buy this car? He told me when he had no money. That's what he told me. When did he buy this car?
This car was purchased right at a month ago, but it just got delivered in last night.
Oh, so it was a special order car. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's the GL 550. It's the biggest SUV they got.
Okay, a SUV. Okay, Now, wait. When he came in, did you see him when he came in to buy the car? Was he with somebody? Was he?
Ma'am, I don't work inside the dealership, ma'am. I just drive the cars and deliver them.
Mm-hmm. Well, how much was the car? How much was the car?
Right here on the sticker says 98. Right at $99,000. 98.
He paid cash for it because you said it was paid in full.
I don't know how if you charged it or whatever, but it says paid in full.
But you said it was paid in full. So you mean to tell me this fool that bought a car for his ex-wife and paid it in full, it was $98,000? I really want you to try to explain that to me. Is that what you're saying?
Ma'am, you asking me to explain some stuff that seems like he needs to be explaining to you.
Well,
I'm just a guy that drives
to deliver the car, so you have to have the information that I need to know. I'm trying to figure some out right here because when his gets home, it is on and popping up in here.
Okay. Now what's this right here? This is they've got a personalized license plate.
Say what? What you say? What you say?
There's a personalized license plate here. I guess they'll put those on when I get there. They're inside the vehicle.
Personalized license plates, so you have to special order those, right?
I'm assuming it's got Love X on here.
What'd you say?
LUVX. So a Lovex or Love X.
You know what? Okay, let me get my stuff together. This is how people get their killed. I'm gonna catch a case dealing with this. You know what? Bring the car to my house. That's what you do. You bring the car over here. You understand?
Ma'am, I'm supposed to take this to Timberlake, off of Timberlake, West Timberlake Drive.
Supposed to take the car to? Bring that to my house right now. Anybody gonna be driving a new car, it's gonna be me. I can't believe that about that car. Do you have my address?
I got Apple Forest.
That's my address. You bring that car over here, and you bring it here right now. I need to be your next delivery because I'm going to get on this phone, and I'm going to figure out what the is going on over here. I can't believe he bought this heifer a car.
Slow down here. Now, I got one more note on here, too.
What's the other note?
It says Vernetta. You're Vernetta?
Yes, I'm Vernetta.
Okay, it says Vernetta.
Mm-hmm.
This is Nephew Tommy. You just been pranked by your husband, Wilkins. Vernetta, this is Nephew Tommy, baby, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your husband got me to prank.
You was about to get his killed. It was going to be some up in this house. Oh, my God. I'm going to need me a drink.
Hey, I got to ask you one more thing, baby. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Boy, I thought this was over. I was going to take that truck and run over it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Ma'am, all I do is make deliveries. I ain't really got nothing to do with this.
I love her, though. She was not having it.
Wait a minute. There's a special tag on this vehicle.
Not the personalized plates.
I know.
BS.
That's really sent her over.
Love X. Love X.
And cash. He paid cash.
What?
I'm going to need me a drink.
LUVX.
You're right.
Love X. Love X. Love.
I'm going to need me a drink.
You're going to need a drink. Come catch the fool Sunday night, January the 15th in Shreveport, Louisiana at the Municipal Auditorium. The Nephew will be in town. That is Date Night Comedy Show. Date Night Comedy Show with Nephew Tommy and friends. Shreveport, Louisiana. Tickets available at all Ticketmaster outlets, or you can get them at the box office. Date night. If you don't have a date, come on out. You might find a date. Have some fun. MLK weekend, Sunday night, January 15th. The Nephew will be in town. Shreveport, Louisiana. Yeah.
Thank you, Nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter subject, my cousin owns the car wash. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, it is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com, and we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know, it could be yours. So write us.
Write us. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, a Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, Nephew. Subject, my cousin owns the car wash. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 29-year-old hopeless romantic, and I got married too quickly to a man that I barely knew. Now, all of my family is in my business, and I'm so disappointed in myself. I met a man that's from another city, and after we dated for a few months, he came to visit me and never left. He quickly got a great job, and he got settled in. He has a friend in town, so he's usually hanging out with him or he's at work. I never suspected he was cheating on me until 3 days ago when I found out that he's had sex in his car. My cousin owns a car wash and he specializes in wheels and detailing leather seats. My husband's Escalade is his pride and joy, so he gets it washed often. I did not know he was going all the way across town to get his car washed until I got a call from my cousin's wife. She said my husband has brought his truck to the car wash a few times, and he's always got interesting stains and pieces of weave all over the truck. My cousin figured out that it's my husband after he saw a business card in the truck. See, my cousin wasn't invited to my wedding because he is on the ghetto side of my family, so he didn't know my husband. I just hate that before my cousin's wife called me, she called my mom and told her that my husband has been having sex in his truck and getting it cleaned afterwards. I asked my husband about the rumor, and he threatened to fight my cousin and out him as a liar and a bad businessman. I assured him that my cousin is not the one to be played with like that. If my husband is not cheating, why would he be so upset? I don't see my cousin hating on my husband for no reason, since my family knows. Can my marriage survive this? Well, you really don't have much of a marriage to survive anything. You guys don't even spend a lot of time together. You said he's over at his friend's house or he's over at work. It sounds like your man is cheating and everyone knows it. Your family is messy, and you are right. Your cousin's wife didn't have to blast the business to your mom, but you said yourself that you barely know this man. I mean, you barely knew him when you married him. He's probably doing what he normally did when he was single in that other town, but you didn't know him then, so you don't have anything to compare his behavior to. And when you asked him about it, he didn't deny it. He didn't say absolutely not. No, he didn't. Blah 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 blah. He didn't even try to lie. He just didn't deny it, and said he was going to give your cousin a beat down. It looks like your husband is cheating, not if he's cheating, like you wrote in the letter. Steve. That's what you need to wrap your mind around. Your marriage is in trouble, and I don't see how you're going to get past this one. Let's see what kind of lies we can come up with for this one. Steve?
Well, I don't think it's really got to be no lies, because if I just analyze this letter properly, I mean, let's go through this.
It's circumstance.
How many times has this circumstance?
Mm-hmm.
See, we dealing with circumstance. Okay, watch how we do this. This woman says that I'm a 29-year-old hopeless romantic. I got married too quickly to a man that I barely knew. Now, I don't know if this is the definition of a hopeless romantic. This is not what this is. I think this is called crazy. Mm-hmm. This may just be crazy. Might not have nothing to do with you being a hopeless romantic at all, because you married a man you didn't hardly know. What that got to do with it? And I'm so disappointed in myself. Now all your family's in your business, you say. You say you met this man from another city. Y'all dated a few months. Came to visit me and never left. That didn't seem strange to you? How can a man come from another city, visit you, and never go back? Where he work? Where he live? Where his house? What's his lease payment? He ain't got no lease nowhere. What? How you just go visit and then don't go back? That's not being a hopeless romantic. Something's wrong with this. He quickly got a great job. Okay. Settled in. He got a friend in town. He usually hanging out with him, or he's at work. Then the lady said, I never suspected he was cheating on me until 3 days ago. Now, here's what this whole letter is about. My cousin owns a car wash. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know why she threw this in here. He specializes in wheels and detail in leather seats. So, he got a car wash. Everybody got a car wash. Wiping seats and doing wheels. Everybody with a car wash. Anyway, my husband's Escalade is his pride and joy, so he gets it washed often. Here's another precarious line. I did not know he was going all the way across town to get his car washed. What difference do that make? Where he get his car washed? What? Maybe it's because it's a great car wash. Remember, your cousin specializes in wheels and leather seats.
And leather seats.
He went over there for his specialty. And all of this was going good until you got a call from your cousin's wife. When we come back, I will tell you what's wrong with this whole letter.
All right, Steve. All right, hang on for part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, my cousin owns the car wash. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, my cousin owns the car wash.
Before I do this letter, I've noticed a trend in Shirley and I's responses to these letters. If a man is accused of cheating, if a man has circumstantial evidence about cheating, then my partner in crime, who we are supposed to give our own opinions and separate looks at this, 98% of the time gonna ride his ass to the police station and lock his ass up for cheating.
Absolutely.
And in this letter, there was no difference, but I have several problems with this letter. All right, so after she calls herself a romantic, hopeless romantic, meets this guy she barely knew, guy leaves town one time, comes to visit her and never goes back. That's odd. He gets a job quickly, settles in. She's embarrassed by this because now she'd married a man she hardly knew and the family all up in the business. And so everything is going right, and she had no suspicions of him cheating until 3 days ago when he took his car to a car wash that specializes in wheels and leather seats. Okay, we got that right. Now she gets a call from her cousin's wife. Now this is where the letter takes a turn. She said that my husband brought his truck to the car wash a few times and he's always got interesting stains and pieces of weave all over the truck. This is what your cousin's wife said. You've never seen the weave in the truck and you've never seen any stains. Okay, that's just a fact. So we're going based on what your cousin's wife told you. Now listen to this. My cousin figured out that it's my husband's after he saw a business card in the truck. Now, then here we go. See, my cousin wasn't invited to my wedding because he's on the ghetto side of my family, so he didn't know my husband. This is very important information. She didn't invite that side of the family because they ghetto. Okay. Then she says, I just hate that before my cousin's wife called me, she called my mom and told her that my husband has been having sex in his truck and getting it cleaned afterwards. Okay, how'd she know that? Yeah, I mean, really.
The stains in the weave. The stains in the weave
that the wife ain't never seen. You just said they ghetto and you ain't invite them to the wedding. Now, I'm going to show you something else in here that gets a little crazy.
So that's payback because they didn't come to the wedding? They didn't get invited?
No, listen to this. I asked my husband about the rumor, and he threatened to fight my cousin and out him as a liar and a bad businessman, as he should. I assured him that my cousin is not the one to be played with like that. Now, this is good information because you just said you didn't invite your husband to the wedding because he ghetto.
Cousin. No, her cousin to the wedding. Because he ghetto. Okay. And
so now this is a fair warning. If you go over there and fight the dude that owned the car wash, you're gonna get your ass whooped. That's what this is about. You're gonna get your ass whooped. But now she's saying, if he didn't cheat, why is he doing this? But I assured him that my cousin is not the one to be played with. Why would he be so upset? I don't see my husband hating. I don't see my cousin hating on my husband for no reason, since my family knows, can my marriage survive this? Now, I think you know that your family on that side is messy. I think you know that.
Very messy.
And this woman has speculated that there's some stains and weave in the truck that you've never seen. And now you ain't invite us to the wedding, so you must think you all that in a bag of chips. So now let me show you that you ain't all that. And I'm going to tell your mama he was having sex in the truck. How you know that? What stains?
But Steve, just because she didn't see it, does that mean that it didn't happen?
But so then you going to end your marriage based on that?
She has to
stains?
see it. You're saying she has to see the stains in the weave?
What stains, Shirley?
The stains that the cousin saw in the back seat.
What
when
were
he
the
was cleaning the leather seats?
What was they, soda pop?
She didn't specify the stains.
She didn't specify because she's messy.
Yeah, they're messy.
And
We've established that they're messy.
But see, hold up though. Let me ask you something. So does the cousin's wife work at the car wash?
Well, it sounds like she does. Yeah.
So if she ain't washing cars, how she know what's in the car? Now I doubt if he owned the car wash, that his wife is out there washing cars. I doubt that.
Well,
this reeks of hate for not being invited to the wedding.
Get back.
I don't see y'all ruining your. Well, look, you married the man too soon. The man might be cheating. But you're going to end it on this speculation. You should have ended it on something that you knew and not on hearsay. And if you took this to court, you would lose. I just want to tell you that. Because you have no evidence. You ain't seen no pictures of him. You ain't went through his phone. You ain't got no text messages. You getting a DNA report off of forensic science heifer that ain't even a forensic scientist.
All right,
and
leave
I don't
us your
think the
comments.
man might not be cheating at all. Sorry, Shirley.
And he might be. Sorry, Steve. Leave us your comments on today's letter on Instagram and Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up next, we have an update on the status of Buffalo Bills' Damar Hamlin's recovery right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, as you mentioned earlier in the show, Junior is still out. He should be back hopefully next week. And moving on to sports now, we've all heard that the great news about Damar Hamlin, the Buffalo Bills safety that collapsed on the field in Monday's game. There's been remarkable improvement in Damar's condition, and doctors are now saying that Damar's neurological function is intact. That is great news. Yesterday, Damar was interacting with family and loved ones through written messages, and one of his first messages after he woke up in the intensive care unit was to ask in writing if the Bills won Monday's Bills-Bengals game. That was a game in which he went into cardiac arrest, of course, and the doctor answered him. The answer is yes. Damar, you won the game of life. I love that answer. Love it. Love it.
Yes.
What about that football game?
Yeah. Doctors have also emphasized that Damar has a ways to go and he will need to start breathing on his own, but taking him off a ventilator will be a cautious and gradual process. Doctors stated that tests are still underway and to determine what caused the medical emergency and that there are no definitive answers at this time. We will definitely keep praying for Damar's full recovery, of course.
I'm through with that football after that. If I'm here,
you're not going to play again?
I'm done with that football.
No, we not finna do this no more. Matter of fact, we ain't running up into nothing else.
No, exactly.
But do you guys think that he's through? That the desire for him to want to play football?
Yeah.
The desire's
sure
be
he's still strong. But I'm working down at the bingo parlor. 13. That's my job.
Keep it calm.
And his GoFundMe went up above what, 6-7 million? Probably higher than that now.
Because I know he did start some kind of charity over the Christmas break for toys, and people started donating for that too, so he can get back to people.
Right
in
there.
The
See, I have my
community.
own toy store. Toy store.
You're not going back out on that field?
I'm not playing. I'm not getting back on that field though. No.
So you're opening up your own toy store, and Steve's playing bingo. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing
next door to each other.
Safest jobs I've ever seen before.
What's another one?
Oh, let me see. If I don't work down at the bingo hall,
He's 24. You're talking like an old man.
Well, that way, there ain't nothing them old people can do with me. I'm still quick as hell, so.
Put a band together. We're going to do something.
Oh, and sing.
He's a musician?
Yeah.
I'm going to be an usher at a very, very small church. They're going to go see right there.
All right, you can see it from here. All right, thank you guys. Coming up at the top of the hour, here's a question. Where do you hide to get away from your family? Tommy, you're going first right after this.
Oh, yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys. So according to a new One Poll survey, about half of Americans hide out when they need to find peace and quiet and privacy. Where do they hide out from other family members in their household? In the bathroom. In the bathroom. That's where
the
they
best
are.
spot.
That's where they are.
But you got to keep the light out, though. You can't turn that light on.
You just in the
in
dark
there
in the bathroom.
But you at peace. You don't need to see nothing in there, no way. What you need to see?
Are you with your phone in there? You got your phone in there?
Oh, you got to take your phone. You got to take you something to drink, a couple snacks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if you got like a bowl of ice cream, that's good. You might well sit on right down because it's gonna go straight through you anyway. It's gonna go straight through you anyway. Just sit there.
No, I'm not eating in the bathroom. Sorry, those two do not go together.
What I don't have that Unc got, he got a TV in here. I ain't got there yet. I ain't made that kind of. I ain't made that.
No
check
way
yet
I have
get
a bathroom without no TV. It's no way.
See right there.
There's no way.
That's impossible. I have an entire office in my bathroom. I got phones on the wall.
What are you doing in there?
Working. I tell you one thing, I got one better than that because we always having construction at the house. I go stand in the porta potty to get away from everybody.
Ew.
Yeah. I done actually went in there,
ice cream in there
and just shut the door and just stood in there for 15 minutes.
So it's true then. People
You probably got a
hide out
different
with your
kind of porta potty though. Yours probably different.
Well, they got the kind.
Okay, let's hear this.
Here we go.
No, come on. Put
Come
it
on.
up.
Let me hear it.
Because I guarantee you it's not the one we use at the festival.
It ain't that green one. It ain't that green one.
I'm telling you.
Talking about a different one.
Go ahead and
Well,
describe.
they have VIP porta potties that have steps on them. You go up the steps. They got stalls with doors. They have wash basins, sinks and all of that. I didn't mean
really
like
have a
the
problem.
little green one where you just be standing over some mess.
Yes.
That's the kind Sid was in that commercial. Remember when it turned over? It was like that one.
Oh, God.
You remember that?
I was thinking more of an executive.
VIP. Okay.
You go up the steps.
The bathroom for both of you guys is where you
bathroom
to hide.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll just drive off.
Oh, Steve is bathroom / office.
So I just get in my car, just drive off.
Just drive.
Yeah, you can leave.
You
the
drive.
house.
You still drive?
I live every now and then. I drive.
Okay.
But you know what you get tired of hearing? Where was you? Why? What do you want? What do you need?
Yeah.
I heard you.
Looking.
I need you to do something.
I heard you.
Answer me. Yeah. I need your help right now.
Wait, what, Steve? What?
I didn't want. I was calling you. I want to say I heard you.
Why you didn't answer the phone? I called you on your phone. You have your phone with you. Why you didn't answer your phone?
I had it on silent on the radio this morning. I forgot to take it off silent.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I be seeing the phone ring.
Uh-huh.
Man, one time Marjorie called me. She was upstairs, and I was in the backyard in the motor court, and she was standing up in the window calling me, and I didn't know she was in the window, and I had my phone in my hand, and when I saw the phone, I went, God, dog it. And she was looking.
She saw that gesture?
Yeah. And so I picked up the phone, and I went, hello. She said, turn around and look up in the window. I turned around. She said, I saw you snatching before you answered that phone. I said, baby, it was a damn bee over here.
Look at the lies, how they just roll off your tongue.
Busted.
She's like, I saw you.
What do you want?
Answer me and answer your text when I text you.
Right.
My battery.
What?
It says delivered. That's what my.
We married.
Ain't no more lithium in my battery.
And Tommy, do not take ice cream in the bathroom anymore.
That's nasty.
All right, coming up, it is coming up at 20 minutes after
Taste
the hour.
same in there.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. Ew.
Bluebell.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Tommy, you are up. What you got for us? What's happening?
Y'all better get ready. That boy Curtis 50 Cent is back. That's Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. The new season on the Starz original series BMF premieres tonight on Starz and the Starz app. Now make sure you got that app. BMF is based on the true story of the Flannery brothers' unconventional journey to success. Now, this season, they elevate their game from Detroit to Atlanta and beyond, turning BMF, into a global empire. The universal theme of family, faith, and loyalty are explored both at home and on the streets this season as the brothers work to outsmart the government and expand BMF into a multi-state empire. This season, check it out, Shirley Caller, Snoop, Cash Doll, Young Miami, Monique, Lala Anthony, Leslie Jones, among others, will be featured on the show. Don't miss the season premiere of BMF tonight only on Starz and the Starz app. Make sure you get the app, get it all in there, and catch out BMF.
I'm going to be watching. This is Star Study. Come on, 50.
I know.
Come on, 50 Cent.
Everything 50 touch.
Yeah.
Everything he touch. I just want 50 to touch me just one time. Everything 50 touch turns
Trying
to
to get
go.
on BMF.
I'm trying to get on BMF, AMF, WWF, whatever 50 touch.
WWF, I love it.
We'll be watching
All right,
tonight,
nephew.
yeah.
Congrats to the cast of BMF.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of What Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather live where it always rains, or would you rather live where it's always dark?
Oh, God.
Oh, I need that rain. I got to see some light.
I'll take that rain. I can't do that.
Okay.
You do that dark. Ain't no sunshine.
I did not call for a song.
Okay. Would you rather do hair and makeup? Listen to this one, guys. Do hair and makeup at a funeral home, or would you rather drive a city bus?
I'm driving the bus.
Yeah.
You don't want to?
Because I don't really give a damn how you look when you living. I know good and hell well. Man, they finna open that casket and go, ah!
What's that sound again? I love that.
I'm not finna care how you look. Man, I'm not damn.
So your bus driver is all good.
Who the hell did her eyebrows? Steve. I be damn.
Surprise.
Man, let me just, family be wanting to fight me.
Yeah.
Get my mama lipstick. Hey,
Get it right.
dog,
Get it right.
She dead, dog.
I'm going to have that wig on backwards. I know I am. I don't know.
You already know you're going to do it wrong.
I ain't even going to put the wig on.
You got
to put a wig on.
Ooh, look just like herself.
Ain't doing this here, no.
Shout out to all the bus drivers out there.
Yes.
Yeah, driving the city buses.
I'm driving
would
that
you
bus,
rather?
man. That's a cool ass gig anyway.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
How y'all this
Would you
morning?
rather?
What's up, girl?
I got that a lot when I used to ride the bus. All right, listen. Would you rather show your boss all the pictures in your phone, or would you rather show your wife all the pictures in your phone? Boss or
Well,
wife?
I got a problem because
Wife? They're one and the same, aren't
my
they?
wife.
They're one and the same.
You're in trouble.
All right, quiet nephew. What you got?
Oh, I'm showing mine to Steve. Yeah, I'm showing him to Steve.
my man.
You won't get in trouble for that. Now, will you?
We good.
All right. Would you rather give up? Would you rather give up profanity, or would you rather give up lying? All right. One's got to go.
I got to lie.
Yeah, I'm going to give up profanity.
And that's a big statement.
And that's a lie right there.
I don't see it. I don't see you giving either one of those up.
There's no way I can stop. It's no way.
What is the problem you have?
Lying is the basis and core of marital happiness and bliss. If you stop lying,
listen.
This is a wrap.
That's today's round of Would You Rather, guys. Coming up, it is our last break of the day. We'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are, guys, our last break of the day on this Friday as we head into the weekend. Steve, before we get out of here, just one more Would You Rather question, please.
Okay.
I'm curious. Would you rather live as a pastor for 1 month?
1 month.
That's just a month, yeah. I could probably do that.
What? I can't hear you. What?
He's just talking to himself. Go ahead.
I know he's mumbling over there. Would you rather live as a pastor for a month, or would you rather live as a stripper for a month? Yes, take it off.
Well,
take it off.
I ain't gonna be able to make it as a stripper.
Why not?
Because, it ain't what it used to be.
So and you know this how?
Well, I'm talking about my body. I'm gonna get tired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get tired. I got a little stomach. You know what I'm saying? It ain't quite,
Well, some people like that. You never know.
Well, now, once I strip,
What?
I ain't gonna
making it rain?
Yes.
What you saying?
We're gonna get some dollars out here.
I'm not gonna be a fully clothed pastor either. I'm just letting you know that.
What?
Pastor?
You got... Huh?
I work out better as a pastor for a month, but it ain't gonna.
Okay.
I can't do every Sunday do a sermon 4 in a row without cussing.
Yeah. Give me a title of your sermon.
Trying to ease into it. Sermons like what the hell was y'all thinking?
That's the title.
Yeah. On Sunday morning church.
Okay.
In front of the mother.
Heaven or hell, bet.
Okay. All right.
These is all title sermons. I want to get people to church. I want people to come to church.
Yeah.
She may not be all that, but then maybe she is.
There's a little hope at the end.
Yeah.
Why your sermon title sound like strawberry lettuce?
I know.
That's why my church gonna be full.
Strawberry lettuce.
Today's sermon: Jesus on the main line. I'm on line 2.
Some kind of crazy.
What's behind that door? Peekaboo.
That's a sermon.
Yeah, my church gonna be full.
Well, how you feel? It's the first Friday of the new year, wrapping this week up.
Yeah, I feel good. I'm excited about the prospects of the new year. I'm grateful for last year. All that happened is, when I have setbacks and stuff like that, a setback is just a setup for a comeback. Right. I've always known that. The fact that he allowed me to live through that year and survive it all, just like everybody else that's listening. You lived through it and you survived it all. As horrific as it may have been, you survived it all.
Right, that's true.
The good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. You survived it all. It's such a blessing, man, to still be here and still be given yet another year, another opportunity. You just got to look at that way, man. I don't have any other way I can look at it.
But you know what, Steve, in spite of all of that, and that's wonderful, and I feel you and everything, but there are people out here that are struggling, even though you say that, they're dealing with depression and stuff like that. What would you say to them? I'm sure
therapy is real. Therapy is real. You have to seek help. But I got news for you. There is no greater help than prayer. Even if you go to therapy, the therapists need prayer.
They work well together. I like them together.
And you got don't underestimate the power of prayer.
Yes,
sir. It's so important, y'all, because it provides you a level of hope and assurance.
That's right. That's
and
right.
Your life is based on your level of faith. That's what the average person don't try to get to sometimes.
Come on, boy.
You are where you are because of what you believe.
You gotta believe.
Yes, yes,
yes, sir.
Yes.
If you up your belief factor, you up your receive factor.
One more. Come on.
If you up your belief factor, you up your receive factor. It's a fact. It's the law of attraction. It's everything. It's a man is as he thinketh. It's the law of attraction is real, whether you believe it or not, accept it or not. That's the way it works. It's the same way that your TV remote works. If you point your remote at your TV and you press the on button, you know what? Why that TV comes on? Partly because you believe it's going to come on.
Yeah.
See, this remote control that you have in your hand is based on the belief system. It's in the very beginning, God set it up that way. See, God could have just created the world and lit it up. But he specifically in the beginning said, in the beginning, he said, let there be light.
Words, yep.
He was showing you the power of your words. He said, let there be light, and there was light. You have to manifest your life. You have to project and talk about your life, and you have to remove all negativity. I just was texting somebody early this morning about that who's going through something. So, I'm so tired all the time. This is hard. Okay, it's hard and you tired. But if you're going to make that the forefront of it, it's going to forever be hard.
It's going to forever be
tired.
That's right.
Why don't you speak about the results you want? That's what I got to say. That's my closing remarks today. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all stay in faith. Going to be a great year this year if you expect it to be. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
I don't know about this year. I'm tired. I just,
man.
Wait till Ed gets home. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.